Right, gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam. You're about to premiere your new album, not to critics, not to journalists, but to your fans, your Dutch fans. How do you feel about it? Are you nervous?
I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I'm intrigued as to what they might think of some of the songs. I guess as well because as an album it makes a bit more sense. But
I guess everyone listens to music differently, and I think when I get a new album I just want to stick some headphones on and listen to it and figure out what I think myself. So it's quite weird having the band that made it standing in the same room as you.
What for you is the biggest difference between this album and the previous album?
It's newer.
Of course.
I think it sounds different to our last album, but it's probably the closest to what people would expect from a song from us. Our first album didn't have big guitar solos and big heavy guitars, so I think there might be some people who are like, what are you doing?
What was the first thing you thought when you left the recording studio when it was all finished?
It's an ongoing process. Every time we think we finished it, then Dan has new ideas.
So when you finish recording, there's a process called mastering, and it's like the final finishing thing on the whole process. And even when that was happening, I was still changing stuff. And even the mastering engineers fucking hated me because I'd be like, wait, stop the press.
There's a cinema influence, there's a R&B, funk, hip-hop. Any more influences that inspired you?
Definitely like rock.
Really. Yeah. I mean, also just kind of just being away for like the last 3 years, I guess, and just seeing different countries and like seeing a shed load of bands at festivals. I guess you must have inadvertently picked up. I think this album, the kind of influences are a lot more obvious and broader as well than the last one.
So now the touring starts all over again. Is there any time for holiday?
Christmas.
No, not only Christmas.
I think we had like a half an hour just for lunch. I mean, we don't need a holiday. Our job's a holiday.
So that's the short answer.